Hello dear children. Today we will start with exercise 11C. I hope you have finished 11A and 11B. Okay, now we will see the first sum. So when we see here, I'll just take a pen. Okay, now here we see the first question is rupees 120 is to be divided between Hari and Gopi in the ratio 5:3. How much does each get? Okay, so here we know that the total amount is how much? 120. 120 is there and you have to divide it in the ratio of 5:3. So in such question, when we know the total and we have to divide it in a certain ratio, okay, so what will we do? You have to learn this type of question because this is a very important type of question. So you know the ratio is 5:3. What does that mean? That we have to divide this 120 into how many parts in such a way that one person gets 5 parts and the other person gets 3 parts. One person should get 5 parts, okay, and the other one should get 3 parts. Whatever, how many pieces you make, one person should get 5, okay. So that means what is the total number of parts? You should always think. That means we have to divide it into 8 parts. Total part is how much? 5 plus 3 is 8. So whenever you get such ratios, take the sum of the ratio. Okay. So total parts you know is 8. So one person should get how much? Out of 8 parts, one person will get how much? 5 parts. And the other person will get how much? 3 parts. So this is how we are going to solve this. Okay. So let us try this. The ratio is 5:3. Alright. Total number of parts. So always add this ratio 5 plus 3, that is 8. Next, Hari gets. So suppose this is Hari. Okay. So Hari will get how much? 5 by 8. That is he gets 5 parts out of total 8. So 5 out of 8 parts of this 120. This is what we have to divide. So what of 5 by 8 parts of 120. So that is 5 by 8 into 120. That is off. Whenever you get off, you can make it into in multiply sign. So 5 by 8 into 120. So when I solve this, if I say 2 4s are 8, 2 6 are 12 and 0. Okay. And then again if I cancel, I can cancel it by 2 again. Okay, so here I'll get 30. 2 3s are 6, 30. And again I can cancel by 2 and say it is 15. Okay, so finally I get 15. And 15 into 5 is 75. So my answer will be how much? 75. Now Gopi gets how much? 3 by 8 parts of 1. See, look at Gopi. He is getting 3 parts out of total 8. So 3 by 8. So 3 by 8 parts of rupees 120. So what can we do about this off? We will write it as into. So 3 by 8 into 120. So if I cancel, 2 4s are 8 and 2 6 are 12. Okay, again same way, when I cancel I'll get 15 here. Okay, so 15 3s are 45. So that means Hari gets rupees 75 and Gopi gets rupees 45. So this is our answer. And when you want to check it, just see 75 plus 45 is how much? It is 120. So our answer is correct. So one person is getting how much? 75 and the other person gets 45 rupees. And 75 plus 45 is how much? It was 120. So our answer is this. Next question, divide 72 in the ratio 2.5 and 1.5. So this is a little mixed fraction, isn't it? So what we have to do, you have to make it into a simpler ratio. Let us try this. ratio is 2.5 is to 1.5. So what we will do, we will first convert this mixed fraction into improper fraction. So 2 into 2, 4 plus 1, 5. So it is 5 by 2. And 1 into 2, 2 plus 1, 3, 3 by 2. So this ratio is 5 by 2 is to 3 by 2. Now, if I want to make it into a simpler ratio, I can multiply both the ratios with 2. Okay. So I multiply this also by 2 and this also by 2. So 2 gets cancelled. So the simpler ratio is 5 is to 3. Okay. So that means I have to divide this rupees 72 into 2 parts. 5 is to 3. So what is the total number of parts? Total number of parts is 8. So first person is getting how much? 5 out of this 8. And the second person gets 3 out of 8. So first part is 5 by 8 of 72. So 5 by 8 into 72. So you say when you multiply it, let's see. We have to multiply it. So you know 8 ones are 8 and 8 nines are 72. Isn't it? So 9 fives are 45. So first part is 45. And second part 3 by 8 of rupees 72. You know here it 5 is to 3, no? So first is 5 by 8 and second is 3 by 8. So we have 3 by 8 of rupees 72. So we'll write 3 by 8 into 72. So again 8 ones are 8, 8 nines are 72. And what is 9 threes are 27. So our answer will be first part is 45 and second part is 27. How will you check whether it is correct? Just add 45 and 27 and see if it is 72. Then it is correct. Now look at this question. The angles in a triangle are in the ratio 3 is to 7 is to 8. Find the greatest and smallest angle. So we have to find the greatest and the smallest angle. So we know that the sum of all the three angles. Okay, these are the angles. So when you add these three angles of a triangle, the sum should always be 180. That is a rule. Okay. We know that all the three angles of a triangle is equal to 180. So we know the total. So whenever we know the total, it is very easy. We will say ratio is 3 is to 7 is to 8. So we have to find how many parts we have to divide it. We have to divide it into 3 parts, 7 parts and 8 parts. Okay. So what is the total number of parts? 3 plus 7 plus 8, that is 18. Total is 18 parts. So first angle, here we know that sum of all the three angles of a triangle is 180. So what is the first angle? 3 by, this is 3 by total. 3 by 18 of 180. So when I multiply, 18 and 18 ones are 18 and 0. So it is 30. Second angle, it is 7, isn't it? 7 by 18. So 7 by 18 of 180. So this is again 18 tens are 180. So 7 tens are 70. And third angle is 8 by 18. So again 18 tens are, and this is 80. So check whether all the three are 180. 70 plus 30 is 100. 100 plus 80 is 180. So yes, our answer is correct. Now they are asking us the greatest angle. So which is the greatest angle? 80 degree. And which is the smallest angle? 30 degree. Okay. So this is how we have to do. In the next question, they have given us seventh question. When you look at it, the ratio of three sides, that is this length of this side and this side and this side. These three sides are in the ratio 3 is to 2 is to 4. You have to find and the perimeter is given as 27. So here you know the total is 27. Total length. So the ratio is given as 3 is to 2 is to 4. So in that case you take the sum of the ratio 3 plus 2 plus 4. So 5 plus 4 is 9. So one part will be 3 by 9 of 27. Okay. So that is how you have to do it. So I hope you are able to do this. So I'll just rub it. This is 3 by 9 into 27. Next part will be 2 by 9 into 27. And the next will be 4 by 9 into 27. That is how you have to do the seventh sum. So I hope today you will be able to do questions up to 7. And in this exercise, you have to only do this much sums, that is from 1 to 7.